Hello everybody, back again, now with the review of the S.H Monsterarts Destoroyah, or as it says right here, Destoroyah, or as I like to say it every now and then, Destoroyah! Anyway, here's the box. It's a really big box, actually. Really long, not as big as King Ghidorah's, but it is huge. On the sides right here it says Destoroyah, Monsterarts, really nice purplish red lettering. On the back, a lot of shots of the figure, along with burning Godzilla's eyes right there. Movie poster, Destoroyah with some nice glittering. And on the top, Destoroyah, profile picture right there in the bottom. Cool. Get this humongous box out of the way. And here is the figure itself. Now, S.H Monsterarts Destoroyah is a surprisingly awesome figure. Now the reason I say that is because at first I wasn't a big fan of Destoroyah at the beginning. You know, I mean, I loved him still. He was still an awesome monster. But I was never too how should I say? I wasn't really into the figure. Mainly cost wise and like reviewers saying that like his wings, and he's not really playable too much. But actually, once I bought him, I was just completely blown away, completely misjudged this figure. This figure is worth the money. I paid 130 bucks for him, and he is worth that money. I'm very surprised at how much I actually love this figure. Now, anyway, let's jump into detail. Now, this figure, like Space Godzilla, is beautifully sculpted, so much detail. It's amazing. He has a translucent red horn, and he has translucent little eyes where, like, if you play with the light and if you get him at the right angle, his eyes do glow red. Mainly his right eye. A little bit light piping. Now he has this chest and growth thing. Really cool. Nice detailing overall. His feet have really nice spiky horns, toes coming out of them. Really do not want to get kicked in the balls by him. On his back he has really beautifully done dragon-like scales going down all the way to his tail right here. Really nice. He has this little pincer right there. And he has pretty big wingspan. His wings are nicely detailed and all, but the only problem is that like they're like multi-segmented, so it's hard to get them to look good. But on display, they do just fine. Now he has really cool shoulders right here with these spikes coming out, and his little arms with 3 fingers that are all individually articulated. Very nice. Now articulation, he has a lot in his neck. He has a ball joint at like the base of his head right here, and he has 2 other segments right here, which allow him to be, hold up, let me adjust the camera, because he is kind of tall. Right there. Allows him to look down. Allows him to look up, like that. And he can look, like I said, he can look down. And his mouth can open and close, as any Monsterarts figure can. Now his shoulders, they can rotate like that, but when you do it, it doesn't look too good. His wings are on the ball joint / peg. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, his wings are on the ball joint / peg, so they can move around. You can put them all the way up, all the way down. You can put them, you can fold them back, kind of like that. Yeah. Now he has a ball joint on his arms right here. But the way it's sculpted, he can't really move all too well. Rotates at the wrist and has a hinge at the wrist too, and then individually articulated fingers. Now his legs, can't do much with his legs to start with, because the way he's sculpted, it can't do much. But they do actually have a lot of articulation. See, it could go up like that, kind of go in and out, not that much. He has a ball jointed foot and very, very limited knee articulation. Almost nothing. Now his tail, as always, has multiple points. It could have it up, flatten it out, turn it to the side, like that. And his pincer is articulated also. Rotates at the base, and these little spikes can rotate individually. So yeah. Now, paint job, again, like Space Godzilla, wonderful paint job with the red, kind of purplish, dark blackish purplish spots here and there. And just overall the red, the red is so bright, the blood red color. Perfect for Destoroyah, because Destoroyah is basically like just death. It's nothing but death and destruction. Now, size comparison with Burning Godzilla. Yeah. Now, I think the scale, in person, it actually looks a little better, but the top of Godzilla's head should come up to where Destoroyah's shoulder begins. So Destoroyah should be probably like that tall, right about there. He's just a little bit too short, just a little bit, but still very nice. Now accessories, he does not come with any accessories at all. This is all you get, Destoroyah. But I do highly recommend him because he is a really great figure. Don't underestimate him like I did. He is well worth the money and an absolute must-have. Because he's Destoroyah. Really nice. Surprised by this figure. The detail, scope, paint job, articulation, everything is great with this figure. Highly recommend him. And that is all for my review. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned for more figure reviews. Goodbye.